Welcome to the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today. And our player of the game, presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Mike with, I'm sure, a very happy Kia, Damon Olson.
Thanks, Gary. You're here with Coach. Coach, I mean, we can get used to this. The one word that came to my mind through the entire game, even though you had a lot of turnover, poise. The girls showed a lot of poise tonight.
Well, we knew that was one of the areas that we weren't very strong in our first meeting against Colgate up at their place. And so it was critical that, we got through the first half with minimal turnovers. I didn't like the amount that we had towards the end. But this is something that we have to learn to manage. We haven't had too many big leads from the early onset, and so that's a growth area for us, and we'll continue to work on that and attack it and grow from it. But overall, I thought we played pretty well.
Tell me about the zone. I thought it was extremely effective tonight. You took a lot of possessions right down to the last few seconds for the Raiders.
Well, we knew we had to do that, excuse me, based on the way they want to play.
Yeah.
They want to shoot quickly and have lots of possessions. And so we need to take the air out the ball a little bit, and going zone makes you make more passes to get a good shot. And so it was effective for us today, and we'll continue to have to make some tweaks here and there. But, by and large, I'm happy with the outcome.
Before we obviously get to our Coca-Cola player, Nicole Johnson, what a steadying force you have. She's having a tremendous sophomore year.
Yeah, she is learning from last year and building on each game. And I think where earlier in the non-conference, when the pressure and things got to her, she's had enough experiences to get it, where now you're starting to see a more seasoned, more settled attack, and she's running the group and managing the group, which is, a tall task in and of itself.
Keep stacking them on top of each other, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Let's bring in Nicole, our Coca-Cola player of the game, Nicole Johnson. Just a great game, Nicole. Obviously a team that comes in here 6-2, highly touted. You held their leading scorer way under. Your defense was terrific tonight.
Yeah, that's what we bounced back on. We had some trouble in the second half, turnovers, things like that, but we pick it up on the defensive side all the time. So.
Tell me a little bit, obviously you were a freshman last year, you struggled, you had some big games, but this year the poise, everything seems to be there. You're running this entire offense. It's like you're the quarterback, really, seriously.
Yeah, my team has my back, I do have a lot of experience from last year. I'm more confident this year, but my teammates pick me up and they believe in me, so that's a big thing for me. Yeah,
the turnovers were a little bit up, but I talked to Coach, just the poise seemed to be there down the stretch. You're getting contributions all the way through. Taja Vipond again tonight. Giselle comes in and plays big. Just all across the board, balanced scoring.
Yeah, that's what we look to do, and that's how we close out games. So we need everybody. Everyone's important on this team.
Congratulations, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coca-Cola player of the game right there, Nicole Johnson. Just a terrific win for the ladies tonight. That's 4 in a row right now. Girls got it going on. Back to you.
They do indeed, Michael. Great job tonight, and I think it's time for some highlights, John, and then we'll put this all together.
Let's make them all maroon. How about that? And by maroon, I mean white and maroon. And early on, it was Alexis Santorelli being real active. She kind of set the tone. Gary, she got in foul trouble, as she is wont to do, but, early on, she set that tone, dominated the inside, and that's where Lafayette had a huge advantage. The rebounding numbers were just off the charts for the Leopards. And Sarah Agnello, the guards, the two double-figure scorers, Sarah Agnello and Nicole Johnson, 14 and 13 points respectively. And again, we talked a little bit about the balance that this Lafayette offense has been taking advantage of. Agnello, and we saw Giselle Havas, we saw Sabino, and of course this young lady, Coca-Cola player of the game, Nicole Johnson, getting to the rim time and time again at key moments. Then she chips in with a 3 right here. This was maybe the biggest play of the game. Colgate was starting to feel good about things, getting some confidence. She broke down her defender on this side, got to the rim. We talked about the last game playing Lehigh, trying to figure out where they were. They were kind of knocking on the door. Got the sense tonight they wanted to kick it in.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And right now, John, based on the other games played tonight, they find themselves tied for second place. They are in second place with Colgate, Holy Cross, and of course the Leopards are all at 6-3. Bucknell did win tonight in women's basketball, so they are 8-1 in first place. All right, Colgate goes to 14-6 overall, 6-3 in the conference. Lafayette goes to 10-9, 6-3 in the conference. Nicole Johnson 13, Sarah Agnell with a dozen. Natalie Kukowski with 19 rebounds tonight and 7 points. No one in double figures for Colgate. Tells you a bit about the kind of defense the Leopards did put together tonight. The men won 80-78. 5 guys in double figures for the men. It's been a good couple of days, last Saturday and this Wednesday. What happens this Saturday when the women travel to Washington to take on American? And we'll have the men right here for you at 2 o'clock. Thanks to John Leone. Thanks to Mike Joseph, Rick Gio, the RCN television team doing their usual terrific job on the Lafayette Sports Network. For all of us, thanks for watching. I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.